get an itchy nose every time I hit the buttons. My nose is itchy. You know that feeling where you're like sitting there and then you hit the go and you're like, why is everything itchy?
Yeah.
Is that just me?
That's just you.
That's just me.
But that's okay. I think, oh no, we do have audio there. We're good. I see the blinky audio. Fabulous.
Things are going.
Welcome to a fabulous Thursday afternoon at my sewing room.
I would call it a glorious Thursday afternoon at my sewing room.
A glorious Thursday.
Have you looked outside?
Yeah, it's been really sunny in the classroom.
Like, holy moly, it looks like the rays are just coming in here.
Yeah, and it's a nice clear day so we can see right to the mountains. So if you haven't been in our classroom before, we have one of the best views in the city of Calgary.
Yeah, we see mountains all the time.
Not on the cloudy days.
I have one of the best office views.
That's true. So if you're looking for a place to come hang out, learn some stuff, take a class, I know where I'm going to vote for local quilt shop day.
Oh, we didn't say that yet. Ooh.
Oh. So we could talk about that right
We'll
away.
lead with that.
Sure.
So, local quilt shop day takes place on the 4th Saturday of every month. Fourth Saturday of January, not every month. It could be every month if you want to come hang out with us every month. But so this Saturday, the 27th of January, is local quilt shop day.
And this is your chance to visit your favorite local quilt shop.
Hang out with us.
Come maybe, pick up some new fabric, like this beautiful kitty litter line in behind us.
Oh gosh, I can't look behind me because it's just too cute.
Right? It's adorable.
I'm gonna buy it all. It's a problem.
But the other thing that's happening with local quilt shop day is a very cool contest for quilt shops.
It is.
And quilt shops get to register, so we've registered as a store that's playing along. But we get to register, and we get to let you guys vote who your favorite quilt shops are. So anybody who's ever shopped at a quilt shop could potentially vote.
Yeah.
And if you have 100 friends that all love shopping at my sewing room, you
or
could share today's video out with them.
Quilt shops too.
Or yeah, but I think my sewing room should win.
I would love for us to win too, but
wherever your place
wonderful places
there are. But the deal is, if a shop wins local quilt shop day, there's some regional prizes, there's some overall national prizes in the contest. It's being sponsored by byannie.com.
Yep.
So By Annie is By Annie's does patterns and zippers and
double
mesh
handbag zippers
and
hardware,
so many cool things,
glorious things.
So they're glorious. But if you vote a shop in as your number one shop, and enough people do so, we can win prizes as a store.
Yeah.
Which prizes as a store help us do things like host events and provide door prizes at things, or
bring in new products,
or maybe educators. Like, there's so many different things that shops can do with this support that we can do more affordably with some help, and then offer you guys more cool things. All local quilt shops, I think, are out to share the joy of quilting and and welcome people into our families. And
because if there's one thing about us, we're enablers, and we enjoy bringing more people into the fold.
Yeah. And having a nice community of people who want to see what you're up to and a place to come share that cool thing you just finished making. We're here for that. We are always up for show and tell. It's really hard. We help you guys pick fabrics out front for a quilt. You've talked us through who you're making this quilt for, why you're making it. We get a lot of history on like the beginning of a project, and lots of times those projects leave the doors here and they get finished, but we never see the end result of that. Sometimes the fabric just ends up in the collecting pile, which is a different pile.
I don't know what you're talking about. There is no such thing as stash.
but we, like, everybody working in a quilt shop gets involved in what you're making. You might be telling them what's going on, and we love seeing those things back. So we would love to see what you guys are up to after you take fabric home from us. So sending us photos, bringing the project in either at completion or nearly done. We love to see that. If you want to send us photos to keep us part of that journey so we don't feel so sad when the fabric leaves us, you can send photos to education at mysewingroom.ca. You can tag us on our social media channels. We have a Facebook group where you can show all the other quilters and sew us in our little community what you're up to. So those places are a great place to share, because sometimes you make things and the lovely human you live with doesn't care.
Sometimes they're not quite as excited and enthusiastic as we are, because we know the blood, sweat, and tears that went into that amazing creation you've made.
Yeah, whether it's that first little baby quilt or a receiving blanket.
Yeah.
Or your heirloom foundation piece, king size quilt. Like, wherever you are in your sewing journey, we're here for you. We're here to be your cheerleader team, and we're here to help you when you run into troubles.
We sure are. We're always a click away by email, or a phone call away, or come into our doors.
Yeah.
We love seeing everyone.
Yes, all the time. And if you are just new into the sewing and quilting world and not even sure where to begin, we're here for you too.
We have a really good class coming up.
Right?
That's perfect. I saw a graduate from this class today, and she brought in a beautiful quilt she made. I was so proud.
Yeah.
Like when you're that person that just has this, they come in and it's just amazing to see them grow.
Right?
And
it's like,
I can't put it in words. It's really hard.
It's kind of like watching your kids take their first steps.
Yes. You just see that and you're like, oh my gosh.
You've graduated, you've grown, you're doing something new and cool.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So if you're wanting to vote for us for Local Quilt Shop Day, we do have a link right on our website. So I'll just pop the screen over there for you guys. mysewingroom.ca is our website. Links below the video today after we're not live.
Yep. And it's in our little banner. Yep. And so this link goes live Saturday, but I was maybe already playing around on their website because I thought it was really cool. So this goes live January 27th, and you have until February 29th.
Just so weird to say.
And, I didn't click the right button. I had to click the teal button. I missed it. So it'll take you to this website, Local Quilt Shop Contest on the Bianni website. We're going to scroll down, and because it's not open yet, we can't vote yet, you can enter in your email to be reminded to vote.
Nice.
So
if you see this today and it's the 25th, I'm a squirrel and then I'm busy, like super busy all the
2
day.
days away, I walk through a portal every day, I think. And I go through the portal and I can't remember. So put in your email. They'll email you back.
Yep.
And remind you. And if not, we'll be here to remind you.
We will be reminding you guys until February 29th.
Yeah. We
regularly.
We might be having a lot of fun because we like to see what everyone says. And the coolest thing about this contest as well is everyone gets to put their favorite memories in here.
Nice.
So we want to see all of that, and it all gets shared.
The first, I don't know if you were here at the store already the first time Bianni ran this. The first time we did this
was after COVID, right?
I cried the entire time reading through it. Like, we have phenomenal customers. You guys are great.
We do, and we love you. And are you allowed to vote every day? Teresa,
I don't know.
I was reading the rules. There's actually a whole section of rules that I read. So we're only allowed to vote once
per email address
because they may validate our email address. So we'll have to make sure we do that. And the winning stores will be chosen via a combination of best comments and number of votes. So we want to make sure we're putting in all our mushy gushy stuff. Mushy gushy. I might put in the first time that You didn't hear this. The first time I bought my sewing machine here.
Yeah,
I didn't know you then. I didn't work here.
I know.
And I came in during a floor model sale, and I think Leah helped me actually that day. Because I came in a week before the floor model sale, staked out what machines, and the salesperson showed me everything about the machine, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to spend this much money today. And then after I saw all the cool machines and the support that was offered, I was like, okay, I'm gonna raise that a little.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I still have that machine today.
And you still sew on it a ton.
I love it. It's my workhorse horse in my machine room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my favorite thing. So, mushy gushy.
Yeah.
And then, we have a physical location. So, winning stores must have a physical location. And we're only eligible for a grand prize once. So,
But we haven't won one.
yep. And it's open from the fourth Saturday in January through to the end of February annually. And the reason why fourth Saturday is it's support your local quilt shop day.
So great day to come in and, you know, pick up that fabric you've had your eye on.
Yeah, or
Pick up that machine you've had your eye on.
or send in an online order.
Yep.
Or give a call to our friendly sales staff. Let them know how much you love them.
Yes. But if you're really super gushy in person, some of us have leaky eyes.
Yeah, be careful who you gush to in person because some of us do cry. Sandy and I might have cried on Facebook Live one day.
I've done that once or twice. Welcome to the club.
We're having a good time.
So while we're over, we're not at our website anymore. We're at the local quilt shop thing. If you guys are new to the sewing quilting world and you haven't made a quilt before, we can get you going on that.
I'm going to the calendar, I assume.
Yeah, good call.
Oh, there was a date movement in here also while we're here. So we have moved our Tuffets class.
Oh, by a week,
to
right?
February 3rd and 10th. So if the original dates of the 27th and 3rd didn't work for you, we scooched it on over. And those classes are nice and small, intimate, and beginner friendly.
Yes. If you can sew a straight line, you can make a tuffet.
Yeah. And we always have lots of space because we bring power tools out. So
it's tons of fun.
It's so much fun.
So if you're looking for home decor to be done to give as a Valentine's Day gift, for somebody who loved to put their feet up and relax.
That's a fabulous idea.
Right? But really, the class that I wanted to talk about is Quilting First Class.
Sorry, I got excited.
It's okay. So Quilting First Class is our beginner learn to quilt class. It runs over 4 weeks, and you'll go from not necessarily knowing anything about quilting to having a finished quilt and knowing how to cut accurately and sew accurately, square up your blocks, put borders on, quilt and bind.
I learned a lot in that class. I think I made about 10 quilts before that class, and then I took the class and I was like,
this makes so much more sense.
It makes more sense. My quilts turn out better, and I never have wavy borders anymore.
Right? So we could hold up what that sample looks like in person. I've got one here. So that is Quilting First Class quilt. It's a nice crib size. If you make the 5x7 version, if you make the 5x5 version, a little more of a lap size.
I heard the 4x4 version is actually a great lap size for your sewing chair because you don't run over it.
Oh, I don't have a quilt on my sewing chair because every time I put a quilt on my sewing chair, I can't get my cat off my chair.
Well, I know someone over that way. In maybe the receiving department, that's always cold.
Ah, yes. So having a quilt.
Having a little quilt
Nice.
makes her legs much warmer when she's sewing.
Yeah. And we are here to help you pick your fabrics for your first quilt. So definitely come in and do that in person. It's a whole lot easier. If you wanted to, you could join us virtually for Quilting First Class. Via Zoom, if, getting out of the house and into Calgary on a Thursday morning regularly through the month doesn't work, we'd be able to help you out that way. And we've recorded the class, so you've got support after you go home.
Yep.
And you can remake the quilt all over again.
And it's wonderfully recorded by Anne.
Yes. Who taught both of us.
She taught both of us this class.
Fabulous.
So many tips.
So so those are some of the things going on. If you're new to the machine world and you've got a new machine under your belt, that's Brother Bernette. We've got new owners classes on the schedule. That's like speed dating with your machine, where you get to know it inside and out and make friends with it.
Speed dating with your machine.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, you're learning everything about it as quickly as you can, but with support.
Yeah.
So we're bringing in new owners right now. Yes,
Yes.
Today and tomorrow, and then we've got some embroidery new owners next week. So that'll be lots of fun.
I can't wait.
I know.
I love new owners classes. Today we had some fun ones. We learned a couple ways on how to unjam our machine in class. That was fabulous.
Right.
Because sometimes when you have a new machine and it jams up at home, you're like, oh no, I broke it. Uh-oh.
And it's not a broke. It's a.
It's not a broke. Sometimes it's a bring out a seam ripper or a pair of scissors. Or we'll just take everything apart until we get to the right spot. We don't
But
take
you'll
off
learn.
the covers. But...
You'll learn what is safe to take apart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's a screwdriver involved, no screwdrivers.
You're probably going too deep.
Too deep if you have a screwdriver.
Yeah, depending on the machine.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things we've got going on here to help you guys out. Last couple things that may be of interest. We have like 24 hours left in the Handy Quilter sale that's going right now.
You mean the shopping spree one?
Yeah.
Where you
You buy a long arm and you get $1,000, $1,050 to spend here in store.
what would you buy with a shopping spree?
I would buy a roll of batting.
Oh, that's a good one. But if you got the $1,050 back, you'd still have Space Leo. What else would you get?
Long arm rulers.
Ooh. Would you then also look at getting a long arm ruler base?
Absolutely.
I see where you're going.
Or maybe I'd get thread.
Or that's a good one too, actually.
Or maybe highlights, the lights that go up over the long arms.
That's a fabulous
Like
idea.
my basement, if I didn't have children at home and the playroom that is currently full of Lego was my long arm room, because it would be the right size, you just have to get rid of those kids. Pesky children. Being all not grown up and stuff.
Pesky children.
I love them dearly.
Don't let them watch the show.
I don't usually. I would get the highlights because my basement's dark.
Oh, that's a great plan.
So that's maybe what I would spend my shopping spree on is highlights.
Nothing's better than good lighting in a sewing.
Right? Especially as our eyes get more experienced.
That is a great way of saying it. They get so experienced, they just need a little bit of a thicker lens.
Yes.
I just keep increasing mine,
Yeah, me too.
It's comes with experience.
Yes. So that's still going on. We have a fabulous Brother sale where Brother will send you money back after your purchase.
Like what?
Whole bunch of machines, up to $1,000 there. So again, you could, save that to spend on gas, but I would totally save that for sewing supplies.
I think I would just turn it around and buy a magnetic hoop for my embroidery machine.
Yeah. Right? That's what I would do.
Who needs gas?
You always need gas. The toys are more fun. That's how I would want to spend my shopping.
They are like you get a shopping spree. You don't spend that on gas.
No,
it's a shopping spree. It's
right?
Fun things only.
Yes. So those are a couple of the things going on here at the store. If you have questions or you're not getting to where you need to be to vote for us for Local Quilt Shop Day, we're happy to give you a hand.
Yep.
We've got QR codes all over the store. Or we'll have
We will have.
We will have Saturday when it's open and the QR codes work.
I might also be making a voting station.
We're making a voting station.
No,
That's
I
fun.
might be. So if you're having troubles, we'd love to give you a hand.
Yeah.
Getting in there. You do need to have a valid email address in order to vote. And of course, think of all your mushy gushy moments. And we'd love to see them. I can't wait.
I know. Thank you guys for your support, and we look forward to reading those comments.
I can't wait. It's gonna be good comments.
I know.